Okay. It's been a rough 2 weeks. I actually didn't think I was gonna. Can you hear me? I actually didn't think I would perform tonight, but I guess I got lucky or unlucky. All right. Where do I start with this? All right. So I'm gonna recite a poem that I wrote like a few years ago that I think is sort of relevant to this. I'll try and see what I remember. White girls on deck, white girls on deck. Me and my friends from around the way would say, while grandma claimed, keep your distance. Mama asked, are you listening? And auntie said to stay away. I try to argue. My determination, strengthened by a teen's innate inclination of defiance. Don't be that way. New dawn, different day, times have changed. Don't forget the dream. What would MLK say? Boy, you're gonna learn the hard way. Honey, you're gonna learn the hard way. Their silence there screamed, unable to argue with the hopelessness of my hopefulness, the idiocy of my innocence, my ignorance, the lack of painful experiences. And learn I did. So caught up in the unrealistic ideals of equality and change. So unaware that not everyone was fair, that not everyone cared to share my view. Unaware that the hue of my skin would actually mean something. So when I was in high school, I went to an all-boys private preppy school in Maryland. I decided that, and we had like a sister school, St. Paul School for Girls, at the bottom of the hill. I decided, I want to dance with the girls. I want to dance. I want to move my body. So I joined the dance team or the dance group at the girls' school. So I did ballet, I did modern, I did jazz, I did all that. And the campus of the high school was actually on an old plantation. So keep that in mind. Not too many people that went to this school looked like me. Either they didn't have the athletic ability or they didn't have the money. I think I was pretty athletic, but I definitely didn't have the money, and I had a lot of support from family members and organizations and scholarships, stuff like that. While I was at the girls' school dancing, this girl and I guess we became sort of interested in each other. But this was sort of taboo at my school because you really don't cross the color line. That really didn't happen. Things were sort of going okay for a while, but I guess either word got back around to her father that she was messing with one of those black boys. And this was extremely problematic for him. And he couldn't have it, decided that his daughter couldn't be seen with a black boy. It didn't matter that I was cum laude. So I was in like the top 10, 15% of my class, and there were less than 90 students just in my grade, just to put that into perspective. It didn't matter like what my values were, what I found important, what I did with my life. The only thing that mattered was the color of my skin. So that's sort of an old wound, racism in my life. It's a wound that I've had like before I was born. It's a wound that I guess I've inherited from my grandmother and my great-grandmother and my father. It's a wound, it's a current wound, and it'll continue to be a wound that I have in the future since it has played such a role in my life in my formative years. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say.